Got my dog Nady Jackson's always.
Yeah, it's the Bucktown bastard.
Woo! That's fire. Bucktown bastard. And then what we got, the Bridgeport what? What you
Bridgeport, baby.
Yes, sir. We got Jamal in the building. Jay Graham, what up? Vinny in the back with the dog.
That's so vague for the listener.
Yeah, Bailey not here with us today. She was in a tragic snowboarding accident. She's okay.
Damn, that's a crazy way to put it.
That's what happened. It is tragic. It's
tragic.
That's not cool.
That shit was tragic.
Cool, but,
for real. But she good. Don't y'all worry. She gonna be good. And she gonna be back next week. So we got Jimmy sitting at the table rolling up for Black History Month.
Jimmy for the people.
How was y'all weeks, man?
Smooth, man. Lay low. What did I do this week? I popped out a little. I popped out on Wednesday. Went to see Face Value alumni Pedro and Sueta of the band Lurk. You know, had 18 beverages or more. But other than that, I've been chilling.
You know, I was thinking about the other day how beer is the only drink that you will finish one can and immediately open another. I can't think of nothing else you do that with.
Yeah, I don't like. I have to have the backup right there.
Can you, Jimmy, can you think of one drink that you will finish one and then immediately open another?
Water.
Like, I would never do that shit with a fucking Sprite. That's crazy.
Yo, that'd be nuts.
You gotta be.
I would.
Yeah,
but never,
for sure.
But never more than two.
This one's almost gone. It's a crazy statement.
You gotta be a sick fuck to crush 6 Sprites. Not to
Never more than two. Right?
2 is pushing it.
If I saw somebody
shaking.
If I saw somebody that we was at like a barbecue or some shit, we was getting food and you had 2 cans of pop, I wouldn't judge you. But like, nigga, if you open 3,
yeah, the third can's nuts.
You're wildin'.
That's like 8-year-old unlike watched kid behavior.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Like, and you come home and he's puking in the
That's
fucking
crazy.
guest room.
Straight up hyper. Right there. I think
3 is crazy.
3 back to back. Dude.
Nuts.
On Saturday, the day after we did the pod last week, me and Nate got invited to the Chicago Fashion Coalition. They did a show at the Chicago Symphony Orchestra downtown. That shit was fire.
It was so sick.
Yeah, yo, Nate hit me on Saturday. He was like, "Oh, you trying to go?" They hit Nate. We pulled up or whatever, and I was getting dressed, and I was almost about to act crazy, yo. I was about to start acting crazy. I looked at the closet, and I was like, Stone out. Saint Laurent. I was like,
yeah. I had my Saint Laurent on the bed. I was like, I'm about to give it up.
Yeah, I'm glad I did. I decided to go modest. I was like, all right, I wore this little turtleneck. I got a little turtleneck I've been waiting to get off for a minute. It was the perfect occasion for
yeah,
a
it was sick.
You
snapped.
Cashmere. Yeah, me and Nate came cashmere. That's what you talking about. Cashmered out in that bitch.
100%.
Yeah, because I already knew Nate was going to get that shit off. I already knew he was going to come. He walked to the car, said he got a car. Like, nigga, you got a see-through shirt on, nigga? To this fashion.
Had to give it up. Nipples were hard as fuck.
Freaky ass nipples for the people.
Perry pressed that shit so quick. That was crazy.
Gee,
shout out to my nipples.
Not the nipples that they needed, but the nipples that they deserve.
They got them.
Yeah, G, we got out. We parked. We was walking, and Nate was like, let's go up in this CVS. It's gas with snacks before I ate. I was like, but you don't think they gonna have our hors d'oeuvres in that bitch? He was like, yeah, you right. We got up in there. They had the little free champagne and shit. They had the hors d'oeuvres was popping, teriyaki chicken, spring rolls. Like teriyaki chicken on the stick. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my favorite hors d'oeuvre for real.
Top tier hors d'oeuvre.
On my soul. That's how I knew it was. That's how I knew it was gonna be fire for real.
Yeah, no, it was smooth as hell, man. And the the orchestra was cool. They had a small orchestra playing while the runway show was happening.
Before we get to the show, niggas had that shit on. Motherfuckers had that shit on in there for real. Girls had gowns on.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I should have wore a suit.
Yeah, man. It's like I feel like I'm pretty hard to impress when it comes to that shit. I'm almost like low key competitive when it comes to that shit. So like, yeah, but I was like thoroughly impressed. I saw a lot of pieces on people that I'd only seen online. You know what I mean?
I saw a lot of like, oh my bad, not to cut you.
No, you got it.
I saw a lot of like avant-garde, like real like statement type piece. Situations going on.
It was a perfect event for that, man.
Your boy had a statement piece on. Your boy A-Matic. Your boy A-Matic had on. My nigga had on a poncho with a big ass gold safety pin holding it closed with a hood on. I was like, damn, that shit going crazy.
He came up on us all quiet.
Yo, what up?
What up? Like, what's up, bro?
I seen what I really like. I seen a few niggas, they had on like crop like work jackets and they had them like draped over their shoulders and shit.
Yeah, it's a hard look. That's a hard look.
I'm about to start doing that for real. Like I said, that was like what I felt like when I first seen niggas tucking their shirt. You know, I was like, I'm finna start tucking my shit in. Nigga had the little work jacket on, draped over the shoulders. I ain't seen that shit in a minute. That shit was hard. I like that shit.
That shit was going crazy in like 2009, 2010. You know what I'm saying? With that whole Americana look.
Yeah, I was getting inspired. I was definitely getting inspired.
Yeah.
Niggas had some shit on. I was like, I gotta rebrand for the summer. But the show, go ahead and talk about the show. The show was also super inspiring.
It was crazy. Show sick. It was like a small orchestra. They played during the runway show, and the runway show was cool. Very, very cool. A lot of interesting pieces. A lot of couture, of course. You know what I mean?
Yeah, niggas said this thing making me think about shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, me too, for real. I'm like, looking at Has Construct, like, how they make that shit?
Yeah. It was awesome. Every model was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just went really smoothly.
I'm super glad we went. Thank you, y'all, for inviting us.
Thank you, Olivia, too, for inviting us.
For real, because I came home, went right on Splice and got into my string samples. I went straight to the crib and went through searching through string samples. I was inspired leaving that bitch for real.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's always cool. The fluidity of art, you know, the way that something completely. I mean, sometimes it's contextually art that inspires other art, but it's just interesting the way that you can see a fashion show and it can like trigger something in your brain to create something completely different.
Yeah, right.
I mean?
That's literally what I was on. I was like, I gotta make a beat for real. On my soul, for real.
I think that's like partially what draws artists to big cities. You know, is like there's something deeply artistic in like infrastructure, like architecture, all of that, you know, it's like practical art in a way, I guess is how I look at it. Like the way that cities and pieces of cities are woven together, you know, it's like really inspiring. You look up from underneath the train tracks and like somebody thought of Batman probably from that shit.
You know what I'm
saying? Like it's pretty crazy to think about.
Yeah, on my soul, for real.
I was saying that actually. Something similar to that, like when we were going down there, you know, we were in the car and just like walking up to the place, and I was like, man, like every time I'm down here, it's just like a nice reminder of how beautiful this city is, and it's like, and the fact that we're like in this. I mean, you're from here, but since I'm not, I'm a lot. I mean, of course, you're always astonished by the city, but I have a different appreciation for it.
Yeah,
it's like every time I'm down, it was just like being downtown with one of my best friends, going to this like. You know, this event that we got invited to, you know, because of something we're doing. It's just like, I don't know. It was just like a really cool feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get to share this with someone I care about, and it's just like, and I get to share this with people I care about.
I mean, it's life giving you an affirmation.
Yeah,
of your work,
it's a reminder that I'm like, you know, because sometimes, you know, like we all have like doubts and shit like that, and sometimes, you know. Sometimes I'll feel like, man, is this podcast going to do anything? Is this going to do whatever? And then that's like an immediate reminder that I'm doing something, right? It already is. But I'm human.
Yeah. One of the best quotes I think that I've heard recently is, "You've already accomplished goals that you said would make you happy."
Yeah. On my soul.
So like when I think about the podcast, like when we all sat down, almost 3 years ago now, and like the point that I came on.
Yeah.
Like we talked about goals, and like we've accomplished those. Now we're talking about the next set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like
we did all of that shit we talked about, which is cool.
The thing that makes us worry about not being enough is the thing that gives us the tenacity to fucking keep clawing for more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
On my soul, for real.
Yeah, it's definitely not a crippling feeling. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I don't think of it that way.
It's the opposite. It's the fire underneath your ass to keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, G, because like, look, when I be down and shit, I be like, when I get in my depressed mode and shit, I start thinking, I'll be like, look, G, I actually doing everything that I always ever wanted to do. Like, I went to school for graphic design. I'm a graphic designer. Yeah. I don't even have to go to work most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just sit home and I make music like I always wanted to. Yeah. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I got crib like by myself. I don't have no roommates like I always wanted. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, the how the days go when you live in your life, you don't actually see what's how you perceive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or like
the shit that it don't feel like it's gonna feel the same every day because you live in your life. Bro.
Yeah, it's hard to see you as you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I think the gym was like a good signifier of like learning that for me, because like you look to your left and you can see somebody that like you would like love to be in the shape that they're in, but the person to your right, like they look at you and they feel the same way when they look at what you're at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like however you feel about your position, there's someone that's working to get just where you're at already. So it's like it's all a progression and relative to what you're doing.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody in this room, I could say facts about your life, and you would be like, oh damn, that is what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This nigga recording at motherfucking studios and shit that I ain't never heard of, talking about so and so else recorded here. So, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker right here, when we first met, like, I think I want to be a tattoo artist, fire tattoo artist. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be tatted up when I get older, tatted all up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Living your truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Same thing with you, Jay. I can name your album. You got albums out. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's working, bro.
Hell yeah. Well, with that said, I'd like to introduce y'all to my newest segment on the Face Value Podcast every week. My new segment.
What a great segue. King of segues, always.
My new segment that I'm going to do every week, man. I'm going to make it a point to do it every week. Because I see a lot of shit on the internet. And
what a wild place.
I like it. So I'm going to call this segment, I Like That Energy, for real. And this week, on I Like That Energy, we have Mr. Kanye West, Mr. Ye. Now, I know Ye been going through a lot of shit that I don't agree with, but this nigga was walking in LA recently, and TMZ came up to him and was like, does your wife have free will? He was like, in the whole Kanye get up, mask, gloves, you know what I'm saying?
All right, and so for backstory, hold up. I guess like this internet is so stupid. Fucking, I guess like there's like paparazzi footage or whatever when they're together or whatever. And I guess people say that she looks like she's like in danger or something, which is fucking stupid.
That's her. This Black History Month, we gonna keep it a buck. That's her defense mechanism. We gonna keep it a buck. She went into her coward mode. Hold on, I'm just gonna play it for real. Oh shit.
Bianca has her free will. Some people are saying you're controlling.
Give me that shit. What the fuck is you talking about?
She's TMZ. Why do you feel like it's okay? I'm a human being. All of this TMZ, this 30 miles on y'all sex like all this bullshit. I don't give a fuck what y'all got to do. What y'all gonna do? What y'all got to say?
Oh, I'm a skip.
Come at me with that hesitation and don't have rights to where they go to school?
Listen.
You got questions for that, or you part of the system? You understand what I'm saying?
We got you.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Do you?
You understand what I'm saying? What do you hear?
What do you
What
hear
do you hear
then?
about that? If
You
you
tell me
guys
what you
go
hear.
to every celebrity asking some dumbass shit about their wife,
I didn't want to take you inside. Okay, let's go in.
no, tell me. Was it wrong for you to ask me about my wife some dumbass disrespectful shit like that? Was that wrong or right?
I'm sorry, Kanye. I just want my phone.
No, answer the
She
question.
said, "I'm sorry,
I'm supposed to
Kanye."
answer the question. Answer the question. I got your phone now. They gonna arrest me for taking your phone or arrest me for taking your phone?
I got your shit.
You
jacket
answer
is
the
hard.
question. You asked me, did my
jacket
wife
is
have free
hard.
will? Was that a dumbass, disrespectful question to come ask a grown-ass superhero?
Yup.
Answer the question. What's your name? What is your first and last name and address, miss?
Miss. I ain't gonna play the whole thing. But Kanye was going crazy. All right. I watch him like, yeah, on my soul, for real. I like that energy.
I love this
The fucking
segment.
song, like, I took your phone. Police there. The police came and they was like, sir, how do you know her? He said, yeah, how do you know me? Motherfucker don't think this the world. This the world outside. I took your phone, I'm gonna walk away. What you gonna do? Shit.
It's crazy that people just like walk up on people that nuts.
I didn't even
How
think
do
they
you
still-
not? How are you not afraid to catch a fade?
I didn't
Like,
even. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I know it's a
crazy.
woman. This is different, but like,
I am crazy. I'm proving.
They
Yeah.
want
to be
it.
crazy.
They want it though.
yeah, they want the fade. So they'll cash in on
Cause
it.
they ain't never felt that shit. They ain't never felt how that nose go feel. After I'll bank you in that motherfucker for real.
I mean, I don't think Kanye's ever physically assaulted any of the press intentionally, but he has broken a lot of their shit.
yeah, he has broken all this shit. Motherfucking Game of
I
Thrones.
think he did
outside.
get a physical assault charge for the one time that he did grab that paparazzi shit. And
He
break it,
known,
though, at the
he
airport,
known for
though.
doing that. I like when he do that because like, look, don't come up in my like he said, don't come up in my face asking me some disrespectful
Well,
ass
they've
shit.
also like.
Even
do
if
you remember
that's
when
what
he
you
hit his
heard.
head? He
I don't
hit
like
his
when-
head on the fucking sign, and
Yeah.
then somebody made like a whole beat out of it. Bro. Like, the internet's crazy, bro.
I don't like when people walk up on me and ask me questions at all, and I'm not famous. I can only
Yeah,
imagine.
they're like at the
Don't
garage.
just walk up on me asking me shit. That's
He's
crazy.
pulling up at 4 a.m. and they're outside of the crib. He's like putting his baby in the car and they're like at the car asking him shit. Like, yeah, I would be like irate and saying
Yeah.
crazy shit.
Kanye,
too.
how does it feel to be a loser? Like
So
shit
look,
like that.
so look,
like
so,
nah.
yeah, I'm about
that's
to say.
crazy.
That's what I was gonna say. Cause
Yeah,
look,
bro, what the fuck?
I,
What the fuck
look,
I
I
question
understand that like you a public figure. And like the only reason that you rich is because this is what you have to do to be rich. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But like you said, don't ask me no dumbass shit like that. I don't care what you. That's disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah.
Have some respect. I understand you got a job to do, and I understand it's my job to sit here and deal with it when I don't feel like dealing with it.
Yeah.
Well, I think
But like, don't say no disrespectful shit
Yeah.
to me in front of my face. Like I'm like you don't. I could just like you said. I could just hit you.
Yeah.
Fuck is you talking
I
about?
think a big part of like Kanye's narrative too, I mean, against everything that fucking has happened in recent years is that like, you know, when him and Kim were separating, one of his big points was like Hollywood wants to act like there's like nothing is sacred. You know, he was like they want to make a TV special out of the destruction of my marriage when it's like my children want their parents to be together.
Yeah,
like
that's
y'all
crazy,
are
bro.
trying to market
I'll watch
my
that
divorce.
bitch too. I ain't gonna lie, I'll watch that.
He's
bitch.
like, I'm trying to keep my family together, and y'all
Y'all
are like
making a
trying to
TV
make
series.
my shit a spin-off of a TV series.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand? Like,
yeah.
and then people want to be like, oh, Kanye's so crazy. Like, that's not a like.
That's not. It was a lot of shit that was
A
happening.
man doing crazy shit in the disparity of a bipolar episode and the destruction of a not lifetime, but like 10-year relationship that you still want to be in while the other person's trying to get out and there's like 3 kids in the balance. Bro, you're going to say some lounge shit.
No, I mean I
I've
get it.
been through it.
I get it. You know what I'm saying?
I've been through it. And
Yeah.
I've said some crazy shit that I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have said that.
I get it because think about this. G. Think about this shit. I didn't lost girlfriends and been felt crazy, like been
Right?
destroyed. I didn't lost. Imagine if that was my wife. Nigga
Yeah.
get divorced.
And
That's
y'all
why I
had
tell
3
everybody.
kids that are like,
Exactly.
bro, when
That's
you're
what I be
separating
telling-
from your partner,
Yeah.
your kids, the conversations that you have with your children haunt you for the rest of your life.
That's what I be telling
can
niggas.
imagine.
Whenever like our homies and shit be all depressed when they like when they have bad breakups and shit, I have to remind you like, look, G, that you think this bad? Don't you know how common a divorce is? Think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know how common that shit is? That shit is way worse, my nigga.
When I had a girlfriend like fresh out of high school. I think we dated for like 4 months. And she broke up with me and I was fucked up.
Yeah.
For a year.
I understand. Yeah, I was sick.
You should not let one person define your entire life. A lot of motherfuckers kill themselves off of breakups and shit
You know
like
what
that.
I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Don't even give themselves a chance to like, I mean, that's...
But that's what I'm saying, G. So like, motherfuckers be all sick and shit. I'm like, G, don't you realize that like, what if there was kids involved in this shit? What if all of your money was gone too, nigga? Like, and that's very so like, look, G, move on. But like you were saying, yeah, that shit'll make you feel crazy.
Yeah.
Like I said, we've already known and he's proven to be crazy. It's just the audacity that you think that you could just come up into a crazy man face and say some shit. Nah, you got to get checked. He checked. I like that energy.
Yeah.
Second thing I got it, I like that energy. My nigga, Justin Timberlake.
My nigga.
Right, during Black History Month.
Not during Black History Month, bro.
But he had a concert. He had a concert in New York. It was I think I want to say it was like 20-year anniversary of Future Sex Love Sound, some shit like that. And you know that they was dogging him in Britney Spears' book.
Who reads that book?
Everybody read that book. All women read that book.
All women, bro.
All women is nuts, bro.
No, for real. I kind of wanted to read.
I mean,
it.
I don't really like to make sweeping generalizations, but most of the women that I know personally read the book.
You're lying.
I swear.
I don't know.
Swear to God.
I swear to God.
I don't know.
It was only a couple months ago.
Are you serious?
I don't know a single one.
Talk to women.
That's
bro.
crazy, yeah.
Okay,
No, 'cause
bet.
you in a
All right.
long-
I'm
you
not
in a
saying you don't
long-term
talk to
relationship.
women, but I'm willing
He
to
in
bet
a-
you haven't been like, have you read the Britney Spears?
I'm just
book?
surprised.
true.
that-
I
But
guess
if you start asking,
I'm
you
honestly
may
surprised.
be surprised by the results.
Yeah, I'm honestly
Ask
surprised
it
you
blind
haven't-
barber. I guarantee.
That's what I'm saying. I'm honestly
nobody
surprised
that
you haven't
goes
been at
into
the
there
bar or some
hasn't
shit.
Read that bitch.
That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised you haven't been at the bar or some shit and somebody started talking to you about that shit.
Who the fuck is gonna start talking to me about that?
Everybody, bro.
Everybody.
Can I get a-
You ain't been around for
Can I
2
get a-
months.
Can I get a martini? And
read
by the
the
way,
Britney? I swear to God.
Literally.
Well,
Just-
shit, that
you
happened.
just gotta listen,
that
gang.
was
You
like
ain't
a
been
thing.
listening.
That was like a
Okay.
thing a couple months ago.
Yeah, it was
And,
a couple months ago. When it dropped.
Justin did. He was performing, and like they dogged him in the book for real. They said that he was. They said that.
She did get pregnant with this baby. He made her get rid of it, and then he blamed the whole breakup on her.
And I think they said
She said
Yeah.
he said she cheated on her, and they like spun it to make her look like the bad guy in the press when he knew it wasn't the truth.
Yeah. Anyway, he was performing and he stopped the beat. He stopped he had a band. He stopped the band. He was like, well, I would like to say, I know he was like, I would like to apologize. Wait, what did he say?
I'd like to take this time.
Oh yeah, I'd like to take this time to not apologize about a motherfucking thing or some shit like that.
you say he said
He was like, I don't apologize about a motherfucking thing or some shit like that. Play Cry Me a River. I was like, yes, I like that energy, Justin.
that's hard. That's like a good mosh call.
Yeah, right? I would have started moshing in that bitch. If Justin Timberlake was playing and said that shit, I was going to start
Justin Timberlake's like, I want to see the left side move all the way to the wall. Right side move all the way to the wall. When I say cry me a river, I want you to fucking run to the center.
I'll be in the middle.
With the flag.
Funny. Yo. Well, shit, yo. Any, what else we got? What else we got before we get into the break? I don't want to get into no deeper topic. Let's go into...
Let's talk about the Benny.
Oh, yeah, the Benny. We ain't talking about the Benny and Alchemist. Yeah, they just dropped the album, and that shit is fire. We came into the Snoop track on
That
it.
shit's hard, bro.
It's sick to hear Snoop rapping.
Yeah,
you
that
know,
shit.
like
That shit made me feel like 2000 Snoop for real.
yeah,
How old is Snoop now?
this was probably early 50s.
Yeah, probably early 50s.
What a legend, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Benny the Butcher put out an album last week, but like I just got around to like listening to it and shit. And which I would say that Benny is my favorite Griselda member. The album is called Everybody Can't Go. And that's what I be telling all y'all niggas. Look, G, everybody can't go. It's literally what I be telling niggas for real. And it's completely produced by Alchemist and Hit Boy.
Fire.
And they just dropped some shit. They just put out a little EP, a little pack today too.
Yeah, I gotta get into that. I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, I saw the video, and the video looked exactly like the last video they put out. And I was like, why is he sending me this
They're wearing
video?
the same outfits.
Are they? Are they? Yeah, because I saw
that was
it.
part of the promo video. They were like, "Oh, I got the same outfit on, or whatever."
Yeah, no, because Evan sent it to me, and I looked. I was like, "Isn't this the same video as before?"
I thought it was the same video too. That's why I was tripping.
Yeah, that Wayne feature on there on that song Big Dog is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, yo.
It's insane.
25 years of body and shit.
I
bro.
know.
That's what we were saying before about it. We was like, Wayne been consistently going hard for so long that you forget that that's what hard sounds
I
like.
mean, he's done lounge shit, but for the most part.
What you say, Nate?
Oh, I said like, Wayne has almost like desensitized us towards good
shit.
music, towards hard shit. He's been killing shit so long that sometimes he'll come out with some shit and you're like, nah. Like I did not listen to
need
it.
it.
Yeah.
That's what Jimmy said earlier. Like, you'll put some shit out there. It's like, it's not like it's lounge, but like we didn't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Lil Wayne's just done so much. But I mean, for people, like, I think that a lot of people now like use that model where they're like dropping so much volume of so much shit all the time. But like Lil Wayne did that before the streaming era with like all those fucking
Dedication
my
mixtapes
soul.
and shit.
yeah,
That
like
shit
the
was like-
mixtape run, bro dropped like aside the Jackin' for Beats shit was like 3 albums worth of everybody's
Jackin'
tracks.
Gee, that's what I'm gonna
Fucking
say. Like
nuts.
that shit was so rare. It's like
And then the
Pokemon
mixtape-
cards.
Yeah.
Niggas at school to be like,
And then
you
the
got this
mixtape,
one.
yeah,
I ain't never
everybody
seen
had a
this one.
different Wayne mixtape. The shit was fucking crazy, bro. And none of that shit was trash.
Not at
and there
all.
was like so much range of like the thing with Lil Wayne is like he had the crazy hood shit. He had this like crazy introspective shit.
Yeah,
and that was before he even started
Like,
doing the singing shit.
like hustler music and shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
You know what I revisited this week? Speaking of Wayne, I revisited that song "How to Love." What a
That's
fucking
fire.
good song,
You know what I'm saying? Look, we was talking.
dog. That shit had me choked up.
Damn, was it on this one we was talking about like our ability to like learn shit and to like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga Wayne made me feel like I could start singing. Now I'd be like, damn, I'm finna sing. Because like I remember when Wayne was trash as nigga.
I mean,
But like that's like that's like a song. Like he put together like a
Yeah.
whole song for real.
Yeah.
And like nigga, he already knew niggas was gonna fry him for it. But he was like, Julia, I'm just gonna do a song, an acoustic song.
yeah, an acoustic song. It's just crazy. Like Wayne's been great for so long, and it's just nuts how like he stood the test of time. Because a lot of these fucking older rappers,
Look,
how do they get so like?
Lil Wayne is a
I mean,
testament.
some of the people-
Listen, Lil Wayne is a testament to learning. I remember when Lil Wayne couldn't skate. Now
Yeah.
he better than me.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
Hey,
Way
man,
better than me to skate though.
Discipline is everything. Commitment to like pursuing an idea that you want to accomplish or like a goal that you have. Just
And
you
like
gotta have the tenacity to do that shit.
and like if you shitty, like it don't even look at it like, oh, I'm shitty. Like this the level I'm at. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You should never be ashamed of the level that you at with something for real.
But-
Cause like that's how I used to feel about mixing and shit. And like when Show You Suck was on here, we was talking about like how like niggas was putting out like unmixed songs and like getting every like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Popping songs and I'm like
I was
sitting
talking
here
about Laffy Taffy. Yeah,
yeah, and I'm
songs
sitting
like
here
that.
wondering. I'm sitting here trying to mix my shit. I'm not gonna put my shit out until I mix it right. And niggas is getting famous off of less.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's
Yeah,
just like
people-
you should never be scared of the level you at. Like Wayne had to post no clips when he was learning how to
Also
kickflip.
believe in
Yeah.
your art, you know? And the thing with mixing is like specifically with mixing is like I can mix a song to where it's like radio ready, which is like what it should sound like by the book, but then there's like mixing as an album like for a vibe.
Yeah,
There's
I mean-
there's 2 ways to orchestrate like a song, like
but I'm just saying, but like you know how many songs I let down my computer because
Oh, yeah,
I was ashamed of like my level of mixing. and I ain't want to put it out.
Drop that shit.
Yeah,
You know
because
what
you
I'm
probably
saying?
wanted to do like you
gotta
were probably
purge it.
convinced that you had to do like a whole
Exactly. I'm
fucking
convinced I
mix
had to
and
do-
mastering and roll out and like
You know what I'm saying?
album
Like,
art, video.
The level that you at is the level you at. Like I said, Wayne couldn't kickflip. Niggas was laughing at him. Now Wayne better than me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wayne started playing guitar. He was shitty. Niggas call him shitty at guitar. But he was learning.
You gotta be shitty.
He did look crazy
You
with the
gotta be
guitar
shitty
on,
before
though.
you get good.
He did look crazy with the guitar.
Yeah, but like, I wonder if he played. That'd be raw if he could play How to Love. I'm pretty sure he could probably do it now.
Yeah.
Then if he played it live, he could play it.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Probably.
Yeah, and then you could do shit like that. I'm gonna bring out my
Yeah.
acoustic, play How to Love. That's fire.
But it's sick that he's like still killing shit. He's like rapping almost better than ever. But like, what is happening with these older guys around his era that just start making bad music? Like, what do y'all think?
Like who specifically?
50 Cent
Like,
and
Is
like
he still dropping
Eminem.
shit though?
50 be dropping shit every
Yeah, he
once in
does
a while.
verses.
Really?
Yeah, he do a verse. He did a verse on somebody
He has good verses. He did a verse.
on somebody's shit.
On
It was
the
trash.
album.
But then but he was on like, remember he was on
I
Pop
didn't
Smoke
know he
album.
was still
Yeah.
doing
He was on
shit.
Pop Smoke album.
His features usually go crazy, but I'm saying his music. I mean, not. I'm not talking about now.
But yeah,
I mean, the last 50
but it's like, what happened to
album
your
that
ear?
I really listened
Yeah.
to was The Massacre.
I mean, yeah, because after that, what was Curtis, and then
Yeah, I didn't really listen to those.
but it's just like, gee, I heard you rap. So at one point, I heard you rapping some of the hardest shit I ever heard in my life, for real. Like
the
complex.
game kind of be on that shit.
The game still go hard.
The game
though.
still goes hard.
He still be the game still got songs. But I'm talking about, but like that's what be making the young niggas be like, oh, shut up, oh nigga. And then like, it don't be because of like, oh, like they
mean,
can't relate to what
my-
I'm saying.
Yeah, I
it's
think
just
it's
like,
less-
gee, a lot of y'all
my
just don't rap
quandary-
good no more.
Yeah.
My quandary with Eminem is the fact that like I think that like the beginning of his career was so fucking cataclysmically good and huge that and like transgenrally important that anything that he puts out now is a fucking risk on the leg.
But look,
But
Yeah.
I don't want to tell an artist, hey, you got to stop putting out the art that you want to make.
that's what I'm gonna say.
Clearly,
but I
Eminem
feel-
still wants to make art, but it's like, fuck, bro.
But look, I feel like Eminem is just rich, and he really actually now making the music that he want to make, because it's still like complex. He still be having like the thought behind the music is still there to me. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
not
Oh,
like
he's definitely still passionate. He's not like out here just saying.
But
shit
I'm
to
just
say
saying, but
shit.
like when you like a lot of these old, like if Trick Daddy put an album out, I love Trick, but like I can already imagine what it's gonna look like. And it's just like I just put like a random rapper out that you would think would be
Trick Daddy's
that you would
crazy, bro.
that you hold up
Coolio.
there, that you hold up
Yeah.
there, and then you be like, oh, like I already know what this.
Yeah, I'll never listen to that.
And then it's a lot of old niggas that I definitely still fuck with. Like if Jim Jones drops some shit, I'm listening to that shit.
What?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Lobby Boys, you didn't hear Lobby Boys? That shit was super fire. For
Maybe
real.
I'm just judging.
No, tap into Jim Jones.
I think some of the people that stick
I'm
around
listening
are
to-
Oh,
shocking
Cam
too.
for sure.
Like-
Cam didn't lose his ear though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you
M lost
expect-
his ear. M is horrible now.
Did
But like,
y'all-
like I said, I feel like the complexity of the music is still there. I feel like after like a lot of niggas act like they don't know what a good song sound like no more. Like y'all, you forgot how to make a
Yeah.
song.
Did y'all expect Juicy J to stick around so long?
Yeah, because
Juicy J is sick.
Because he was making all
No,
the beats and
Juicy
shit.
J is sick, but like back in the day, like out of everybody in the
Yeah,
like,
who would've thought-
circle,
who would've thought?
Juicy J was not my
My
guess.
number one guess, it was not.
Juicy
for
J
real.
was not my guess,
Got an
gang.
Oscar. Memphis.
Academy Award. I mean, Juicy J. I mean,
thought
Juicy
it would
J
be
does have some
I
weak
thought it
shit
would
though.
be like
But he,
Project Pat or like,
Pat's killing it right now.
but I mean like not like Juicy J.
Yeah, no.
true.
That nigga Juicy had
Juicy
two
J
careers.
got songs with
He had
Katy
two-
Perry.
he
Literally,
had
bro.
two different careers. for real.
Literally. I
Like, look-
remember back in the day when he started doing like all the mainstream shit. I was like, Katy Perry.
Yeah, like and like that was like his second run at it
Juicy
for real.
J.
That's why I was crazy.
That was fresh
for
off
when
of
he
his
went
Lex
pop.
Luger era.
Yeah,
Literally.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what really
that rubber
did
band
it.
business.
That's
What
what
a
really
like-
did it.
crossover.
That's what really did it for
But
real.
then
Oh
he'll
my
like
God.
he was still doing shit with like Odd Future and like
Yeah,
He was working with niggas because he was still making beats. He was still making beats for niggas.
still is.
You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing because he was a producer for real. His beats was super hot for real.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, because I remember that was like a defining moment in my life when that Rubber Band Business 2 came out. That's when I first got my crib. We was banging that shit. It was like hooting neighbors. Kobe Bryant from the Lakers.
Oh, that's paper. What a
Oh
great
my
hook.
soul. Oh my fucking soul. For that whole project was super hard. That's what, yeah. Damn, I have Lex Luger don't be making shit with nobody no more.
He does. He does.
What? Who are you? I ain't heard a Lex Luger beat in on. Man, for real.
He does. I mean, no, he still is. He still is. I recently like ran across
He
his
was
like
having
Instagram or
shit.
something.
I remember
But
he had
he's still
did,
doing shit.
I remember he had did a tape with Rich Hill. That was my shit.
Oh my God, here we go.
Limostra Nostra. That was my shit. The 500 grams of Lex Luger. That shit was fire for real.
If y'all didn't know, the long time
Rich-
listeners will know
Huge Rich
that
Hill
Perry loves Rich Hill. Tommy Hilfiger's son that raps.
It's fire.
That's
He's-
crazy.
It's so
Well, shit.
weird.
Hold on, let me go ahead and.
It's so strange that you like him that much.
He's fire. Ricky.
Please tell me
Nah,
that he calls
that is
himself that,
nickname.
and that's not like
Ricky Hill
you couldn't have just made that
from
up.
Slickville.
Stop giving him nicknames.
That's his shit. That's his shit he said. Oh shit. Oh that no, Jamal, should I just say it? Should I just say what we gonna do? Me and Jamal, we cooking up some shit. We gonna have it out soon. I ain't putting no date on it. But we dropping a new project. It's gonna be out by the end of February. It's called Message in a Bottle and Other Negro Spirituals.
Great title.
Shows coming up. Jimmy, you bought tickets to that Knock Loose, right?
Hell yeah.
Knock
Cassie
Loose
and
playing
I
at
have
the
tried-
Salt Shed, right?
Yeah, Cassie and I have tried to make the last two times that Knocked Loose has come through and missed it. So I got like a pre-sale link to this shit and was on ass.
Yeah, look.
Hey, yo.
Look, so no, they definitely fire. They was actually that was actually my first. I remember that was my first show going back to after they reopened everything after the pandemic for real.
I've
Yeah.
never been
As,
there before.
Knock Loose at the Metro for real.
Yeah, that was a good show.
That was a fire show for real. That's when I really got up on them like that because I knew about it. I listened to them and shit, but I didn't know that shit made me like want to go back and listen to all they shit for real.
Yeah, man. I didn't even like them until that show, actually. They're good as fuck. And man, it's just fucking crazy. I think I was talking about it this week with y'all a little bit. Like, man, the heights that hardcore can go right now is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Knock Loose at the Salt Shed, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That shit big as fuck,
That is like
bro.
a huge venue. Like the fact that like a hardcore metalcore band.
I was like the Chicago's
How does-
biggest pit ever
how
to
does-
happen.
I know that, like, I think every subculture takes somewhat of issue when their little private thing becomes public knowledge, you know? And
Yeah.
clearly,
That's fair,
acts like
too.
Knocked Loose and Show Me the Body are, like, crossing
Yeah,
that
that's what they playing
threshold into, yeah, so, like, Ticketmaster is, you know, doing the event. So it's like, hardcore is coming into a larger light, and so are a lot of subculture. Like, how do you feel? How do you feel about that? Like, I know
Yeah,
it hurts us all to see ticket prices go up.
Yeah, I was like $40.
But at the same time, like as
$50.
you rise in success and more people want to see you, how do you feed your base without inevitably
Look,
growing?
I want niggas to get money. I want to stimulate the economy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm all with it, all for it.
But
Team
is
Jordan.
it possible to do that without losing subculture?
Yeah. I mean, hell yeah, it is. for
Like,
real.
is
I'm-
the
but
new
that's the thing.
turnstile still part of subculture?
But that's the
same way
thing.
that it always was
But that's the
before?
thing. I ain't even worried about that because like I make music and shit, and I know musicians and shit, and I want to see my niggas get money for real. You know what I'm saying?
I guess like I don't. So like so I don't have to like
I'm saying you're more of a purist when it comes to the art than like understanding.
Sorry, I didn't mean to shut you down, but I'm not a musician like that. So I'm
You're
not
just a
I'm not
purist,
like I want to see people like I feel like since I don't do music, I can not give a fuck about any of that shit. You know what I mean? But the fact, I'm sorry, I promise I didn't mean. Great. But like, I understand when people are like, "Oh man, it's taken away from the culture." But it's like, first of all, like, if you have a problem with like, bands like Knocked Loose or Turnstile getting bigger, then you're weird, because this is hardcore that's not really like on most people's radar that would feel that way.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I want these bands to get bigger because I think that I love hardcore so much that I think everybody on the fucking planet should like it in some sort of way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then, I feel like it changed my life.
And then look, when niggas is getting money, they doing more for the scene. That mean your shit gonna be raw.
Yeah, the shit trickles.
You like go turn up.
The shit trickles down, whether it's competition, whether it's competition or whether it sets the standards higher for bands.
But like for the fans and shit, now y'all got better shows.
Yeah,
and shit.
Exactly. And it's like if you're the type of person that's bitching about a $40 Knocked Loose or Turnstile show, you're a dork, because these were already $40 hardcore bands.
No, I feel you.
You know what I mean? This was already happening. This is not new.
I was, but at the Salt Shed was
that's cheap.
It seemed cheap.
I was, but not because not because I don't think that's what they should be doing. I was just because I was broke and I was like, I already saved. I ain't going $40. I'm decent.
And if you got a problem with it, just don't go to that show. Exactly. Just go to hardcore shows at Subterranean. It's probably more of the hardcore you like anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
no, I mean, look, like I said, like when you were saying, Jimmy, like that's gonna cost ticket prices to go. But like, good. Like I want that shit to happen for real. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta fit more people.
Why is it okay for Lamb of God to do it, but Knocked Loose can't?
I want everybody to think you a genius, like I think that you a genius.
Yeah.
Well, I just think that inevitably when any niched into subculture band becomes successful, the narrative
but you know what that
goes,
is?
oh, they sold out.
But you know what that is? That be motherfuckers that ain't even really like within they self for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That be you worried about the wrong thing.
Yeah,
most
you're
of the
a
time
dork.
motherfuckers doing that is motherfuckers that be worried about the wrong type of shit.
Yeah, you're a dork. Like, how are your feelings that hurt over someone else's success?
Because why I shouldn't get money because you want to feel like you is cooler than somebody else. That's why I shouldn't get money.
Exactly. and the crazy thing about a lot of these bands is like they evolve and grow. But like, take a band like Knocked Loose. They're heavier every release.
Mm-hmm. That's sick.
Like, it's more chaotic every release. They're just getting big. They resonate with the kids.
You know what I'm saying?
If some fucking kid that listens to fucking Stone Sour and Disturbed hears a Knocked Loose song and gets into hardcore because of that, then I'm all for it.
Yo, if there's kids right now listening to Stone Sour,
you know what I'm saying?
That's sick.
That is.
Hot Topic is still a place, and these bands are still cracking.
Are they still playing that in Hot Topic?
Yes, bro.
Like they just never switched up from the early 2000s.
But that's when you know
it's still there.
Like, that's when you know when you got real fans. If Stone Sour played tomorrow, niggas would go.
Yeah.
What is you talking about?
It's just like, dude, I didn't come out of the womb listening to Earth Crisis. I had to start somewhere. And Knocked Loose is that somewhere for some of these bands.
What's the nigga name? What's the nigga name from Stone Sour, the Slipknot nigga?
Corey Taylor.
If that nigga put up a show tomorrow at Metro, it would be sold out by himself. He don't even have to be with the band.
In minutes.
You know what I'm saying?
He wouldn't even need to put it under a band name. It could just be his name.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm saying. It could just be his name tomorrow. That bitch would sell out for real.
Shit, Henry Rollins did that just doing spoken word.
Why my shit playing at Hot Topic? Because it's raw. Cause niggas fuck with it.
What a guy.
That's another thing, G. Now you got my mind going. That's another thing, G. Like, a lot of time motherfuckers act like one person attention is more valuable than another person attention.
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
Like, I'm talking like
the ambassador of hardcore?
Yeah, I'm talking about like in the sense of like, okay, three kids that live in the suburbs that are lame like your music, and then one person that think he too cool to associate with these motherfuckers stop listening to you. Them three kids probably gonna buy your merch. They go support you. You know what I'm saying?
Wear your merch to the show.
Wear your merch to the show. Tell motherfuckers about you. You know what I'm saying? Go to every show when a motherfucker that's too cool gonna be like, oh, I'm trying to get on the list. So who cares if you don't like my music?
Yeah, exactly.
This little nigga attention is just as important as your attention.
They're growing with you. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even be worried about that shit, G. Like, That's why I said when motherfucker be worried about the wrong shit, how motherfucker think about you or whatever. Like this motherfucker dollar spend just as good as your dollar, bro.
Yep. You are not cooler than these kids. I promise you. These kids are way cooler, and to be honest, because they're actual fans.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because
they're supporting hardcore.
I feel like that's why I feel like that's why the music industry
and
always.
At the same time, don't worry so much about being cool, because also nobody is that cool either.
Exactly.
So everybody's somewhere in the middle. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Nobody's that cool.
Back,
Bingo.
literally, I call us out. That go back to what we was just saying about the old niggas making trash songs. Like at that point, I don't give a fuck what you think. I understand why. Now I'm trying to understand why they do it. I don't give a fuck.
But when it comes to that, I feel like they don't give a fuck. I think they actually care. They're just out of touch. The music sucks.
Yeah, like it'd be crazy if like Eazy-E was still alive and he just like rapped, like he just dropped like the same shit. Like you have to like nobody. It would be weird if you just made like a random full 2024 album after like being on hiatus for whoever older artists we're talking about. But like, I just feel like, you know, you gotta figure out a way to grow.
I mean, shit, look, motherfucker grow how they grow. I just be feeling like some people be smarter than how they tend to grow. Like, I felt like you was better than that, nigga. Like, I seen you do some shit for real. Like, I seen you do a lot of shit for real.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, how do you, like, listen to that back and be like, yup. And I'm going to do 19 more of these. Put this shit out.
Speaking of turds, they put out some Chucks recently. Them bitches horrible.
Yeah, see, the places hardcore can go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, spread it. I want my niggas to be collab making shit. They're
doing a collaboration with Converse. They got I think it's a Chuck 70, has like a see-through sole, see-through rubber sole.
Like a little thicker sole.
Canvas top with like some album art on it. I don't really like those as much. And then they did a 1-star low, which is pretty fucking cool.
I would definitely do a Chuck. Would you do a Chuck?
Like face value?
I mean, just like they would like do a Nathan Jackson Chuck. Would you do it?
Yes.
That'd be
Chuck
so
70 for sure. 100%. 100%.
A Chuck is fire for real.
Especially the
I would
70s.
do
Especially
color,
1970s.
Just color though.
Yeah.
I feel like the album.
How would your Chuck look?
art is crazy.
How would your Chuck look, Jimmy?
I don't know.
The ITKs.
That'd be hard.
Definitely low profile. I mean, I think
The lows, you doing some lows?
No, I think I would do. What did you say? The 70s?
Yeah. Just because they're so much more comfortable than the regular, Chuck Taylors. I gotta have the 70s.
I always fuck with like the newer, like modern version that they put out. Like I remember when they was doing like the Chuck 2s and shit.
Yeah,
With like the cushions and shit in there. I fuck with those for real. Yeah, man, it'd be some shit like that for real. I have to do a high.
Yeah, I have to do a high
black.
Yeah.
I do black with green stitching. That'll go hard.
That'd be hard.
I don't know what colors I would do, but mine would definitely be a wool
Gore-Tex.
upper. No, I would do wool upper. I would do a wool upper for sure.
I would put Gore-Tex on my shit.
I'm feeling earth tones right now. I don't know.
Yeah, I love a good earth tone.
Love a good cream, like ivory.
Yeah? You love a good cream? I'm sorry, I'm immature as fuck today.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
Come on, man. I've been watching TV, man. A lot of TV I've been watching. Y'all seen that new True Detective?
No.
The new True Detective came out, and I've been watching that shit. That shit fire for real. It like takes place in like Alaska.
Yeah.
And it's like when it's dark for like 30 days or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay.
Like have y'all seen the other seasons of True Detective?
Never seen an episode.
That shit fire.
I saw the first season and it tweaked me out because recently I saw on TV they were like the 10-year anniversary and it seemed like a joke to me. But it's really just a reference to how fast fucking time goes.
I know.
Because the Matthew McConaughey one was the first season.
Yeah.
And that shit seems like it was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's always a different story.
Yeah.
It's always, and they always have like a high profile
There's
actor.
only been
and
2 seasons so far though?
4. This is the 4th one.
Oh, okay. See, I'm waiting.
Yeah, the one before it was fire for real. It was like some time, like the murder happened, and then like it was happening in like 3 different time sequences with the same cops. So when he was young, then when he was old, then he was old as hell in current times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was fire for real. And they kept jumping back between them. First, I was like, this fucking me up. But I was like, this is brilliant. Did you see it, Jamal? Yeah, that shit was fire. And then the one before that, who was in the one before that? Vince Vaughn and shit. Yeah, that shit's so fire, yo. They got Jodie Foster in the new one. But like a thing I noticed is this Black History Month. Like it's so it takes place with like it's like the white people in Alaska and there's a bunch of like indigenous Alaskan motherfuckers. And like they got like they be showing them in like they protest and shit. I'm looking at their faces. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I probably am Native American. They look just like my cousins and shit.
Yeah.
It's like they got the same features we got for real.
Yeah.
And like, looking at that show, like, damn, I never even, like, remember when I told you when my grandma was telling me that shit and I was watching the documentaries, and I was like, yeah, like, a lot of American black niggas is like more, just as much black African as they is like Native American type shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit was making me think. But it's shaping up to be good, though. Tap into it. It's only 3 episodes in. Tap into that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, we was watching, we had to watch that Lions game. I pulled up on Evan and Bailey.
Damn.
And Kurt and all that. I was with all the Michigan niggas. It was tragic. I was with all the Michigan niggas. I was with Evan. I was with Kurt. I was with L. Kel was in there. I was with all the Michigan people. And see, they started off strong, man. The Lions started off strong. I turned on the game. They scored a touchdown instantly. I was like, yes.
I thought it was a wrap.
I wanted to see, because it's so many Michigan homies around us. I just want to see y'all happy.
That's exactly what I always say. Like, it's over for the Cowboys, so I just want to see my friends happy.
Exactly, for real. That shit started off strong, and me and Evan went outside. We was at a bar. We went outside. Evan was popping that shit. I told Evan, stop popping that shit like that. Evan said, we going to the Super Bowl, baby. I said, bro, it's the second quarter. Chill for real. Don't be popping that shit like that. He was like, nah, G, we up 24, bro. What you talking about? I'm like, nigga, you don't watch playoff football like that. That shit will change like this, bro. They just start dropping the ball, all sorts of shit. I was like, yep, it's over with. But they had a good run, though. Shout out the Lions. They ain't been this far since
1930 or something.
Oh, some crazy shit for real. Some crazy shit for real.
They did go 0-16.
Because I was saying, I was like, yeah, the Bears been shitty for a long time, but we did go. I remember when we went for real. Oh, nigga.
When was that?
Nigga, it was, I was my no, nigga.
Walter Payton.
No. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all ain't, that's all Jimmy, you should know. I'm ashamed of you for knowing.
I don't know. And
you know
the reason
why?
that I don't know is because
I'm
as
ashamed
long
of you.
as I can remember, we've been horrible.
I'm ashamed of you, Jimmy. Nigga,
yeah, y'all are trash.
It was 2006. It was my junior year, bruh, at high school.
We went to the Super Bowl?
We went to the Super Bowl. You don't remember that shit?
No.
Nigga, that's why I was telling Evan, like, I know how this plays out. Because you know what happened?
How the fuck did I miss
the
that?
Friday before school, they told us if the Bears win on Sunday, no school on Monday. I was like, yes. Me and my nigga Damon pulled up. We ordered wings. I was in my room at my mama's house. I remember we went and got some Harold's. We got a Trail Harold wing. We was in my room watching that shit. Like, please. Bro, the game started off first kickoff, Nate. First kickoff to the Bears. We were playing the Colts.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning. Boom. Kickoff. Devin Hester catch that bitch, run that bitch back, touchdown. I was like, woo! Bears going. We finna do this shit, bro. That shit fell apart. Tragic. We was right there in homeroom, bro.
Fuck.
I've heard it's crazy bad now.
Fucking with Peyton Manning.
God, yo, that shit. So that's how I knew when the Lions scored that first touchdown in the first minute. I was like, Evan was popping up like, Evan, I've been here before, bro. Stop popping that shit, bro.
It all fell apart after halftime, right?
Yup.
Yeah, it was over with.
Yup. Peyton Manning, I turned the TV off.
I turned the TV off.
That shit was crazy. Yeah, like I said, I'm ashamed. You don't remember that, Jimmy? We was at high school.
Oh, that's crazy.
And since then, actually, no, we got close for real. And I want to say it was 2018, it was 2018, 19, something like that. We was watching the game at Jorge House. If they win, we going to Super Bowl. Playoff game. I think I was watching at Jorge House. Kurt and all them was over there. we was finna win. We was down by 2. We was down by 2 or 3. We was even finna go to overtime.
But you said
we
we were
win that bitch.
in the Super Bowl?
No. We won this shit. We was going to the Super Bowl type shit.
NFC
I'm saying
Championship.
in 2006, you said we were in
we was in the Super Bowl. Won that game.
In 2006. I'm just trying to clarify.
Yeah.
'Cause
No,
I really
2018, 19, something like that.
We were almost in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Look, the nigga, we had a field goal. I was like, yes, he hit this field goal. We win it. We going. The nigga missed the field goal.
That's
Cody
nuts.
Parkey, bro. We was watching it at Jorge House.
Laces out, Dan.
We had pizza and everything, and this nigga missed the field goal for real. So like, I was telling Evan, it's almost better that y'all never went. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because like we didn't get close to some shit.
And it's over with for them. It's
And
no
like
next
lose
year.
embarrassingly. It's not even like, it don't even be like something, it was a good game. Like, nah, them niggas be getting embarrassed for real.
Yeah, my
God
homie told me
damn.
that like
They ain't moving Arlington Heights.
you can go see a Bears game for real cheap now, and he was like, man, I sat like real close, and it's like you can just watch them make bad decisions in real
live in
time.
action.
Yeah, he was like, it was real crazy. You can like hear them making bad choices.
Yeah,
42.
So yeah, we got the 49ers and the Chiefs, man. We're gonna see what the script writers do.
Isn't that it's the same team that was in the Super Bowl the last time
2020
an election happened?
Yeah, 2020. Yup, because I remember we was at the Avondale Bowl watching that bitch.
At Avondale Bowl.
Yeah.
At bowling alley? That's
Yeah, it was right before the pandemic happened. Literally right before the pandemic happened. It was the same two teams. J-Lo and Shakira performed at halftime.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But yeah, we're gonna see what the script writers do, man. You know they gonna make Taylor Swift win. That shit is pissing me off, bro. Like since week one, it was funny, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The niggas won. The niggas beat the Ravens, and that was a tragic game too.
Yeah, horrible for Black History Month too.
Exactly, horrible way to start, but
that would have been great.
Damn. But anyway,
if Lamar Jackson won a Super Bowl in Black History Month,
bro,
shed a single tear for
bro.
real.
They beat them niggas. I'm looking at the TV. They got Taylor Swift on the TV. What about the niggas that won the game? Why is she on the TV?
I don't know. That's crazy.
It's really making me mad now for real because I see what y'all did. Like, I don't even really believe they in a thing for real. Like, you seen the numbers, what they just said on the internet, how much they just try to get audience and shit, G, because like it's ridiculous. Like, it be mad. All the celebrities be at all the games for real. Why is the camera constantly on her?
She's like the biggest celebrity in the world. Maybe.
Instead of the niggas that won the game, the niggas that was out there.
They're just trying to give the people what they want.
Oh, the people don't want that. Every football nigga I see be like, I turned on the TV to watch football. Not watch Taylor Swift, bro. And like, of course they're in the Super Bowl because you know why? They've been writing this shit since week one, for real. When they first put her on the thing, for real. Before the season even started, they was talking about it.
I can't believe they wrote my Cowboys out of the script.
Nah, yeah, G, they wrote that. They wrote about it. Because like sometimes I'll be watching football, I'm like, I cannot believe these niggas just did this.
Yeah.
You might be the best niggas in the world.
Well, some of the videos where they're like, it's like the script is like, oh, don't hit this person, because you'll like watch some of the interactions. It's like that don't even seem real. Bro.
Yeah, yo.
But
like, go ahead.
But I feel like this is funny and shit, but I feel like people that say it's a script, it's only a script when your team doesn't win.
How Taylor Swift get on the TV,
bro,
more than players that's playing in the game?
Because she's a gigantic artist, bro.
Nah, yo, Beyonce be out there. And that's the thing. They was like, yeah.
But listen. Dating, like, you also have to...
It's bad celebrities dating. It's bad
but
celebrities
you have
dating
to remember,
professional athletes.
You have to remember that, like, this might sound crazy, but the Kansas City Chiefs, that old team, is like the new England Patriots.
I know what they is.
They're a high-profile team.
I know what they is, but celebrities been dating fucking... High-profile celebrities been dating pro athletes.
Yeah, but this is Taylor Swift.
Profile than
Taylor
Swift.
She get most. I'm not talking about them putting this camera on her 1 time, 2 times, bro. The camera be on her more than the players that's on the niggas won. You imagine winning a championship and they don't put you on TV.
I have no reference to it, so.
Bro, it's crazy. It's insane. It's ridiculous at this point.
Yeah,
she walking off the field. They got the camera in her face for real. I understand if E and motherfucking VH1 got the camera in there. I even understand if
Bravo
the
and
news.
shit.
I even understand if the news, but ESPN should not.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bro,
You're
that's
right,
what I'm
you're
saying. Like, I understand
Yeah.
if it's anybody else, but like, if I'm watching the post game, I want to see the players. That's what I
Yeah.
tuned in.
They're
for.
trying to
ESPN is
figure
not-
out. They're trying to
sick
figure
of
out
it.
how to get.
I don't give a fuck. I want to watch football.
That's sick.
Football. I don't care about who he
Like,
dates.
that's
I
on,
never
like,
did.
Yo, the
And
parlay
thing is-
on
and
a
that's what I'm saying.
proposal.
The parlay and the proposal is nuts.
And that's what I'm telling you. That's
What's
how
the parlay?
That's how I know. That's how I know it's an agenda behind it because like I said, like why is that even a thing? You watching the post game. I'm watching the game to know what happened, break down what they did in the game. Why is Taylor Swift on the screen? Or what, Travis, you ain't never put nobody else like engagement in marriage and relationship on the screen? Why is he on the screen? Oh no, it make me sick. I don't like it for real. And that just let me know that
I
this
don't
whole
like
shit,
that energy.
I do not like that energy. And that just let me know all this shit is fake. You know what I'm saying? That really just let me know that because I've been having a hypothesis that this football shit is fake for real. But what I will be tuning in for is the Usher halftime show.
That's gonna be sick.
On my soul, for real. That look, me and Jimmy was talking earlier, and I'm like, gee, Usher was one of my favorite artists. I've been counting down the days. Like I remember when I said, I don't know why Lollapalooza don't book Usher. If they book Usher, I'm going for real.
But he always ends up doing like shit like the Lovers and Friends Fest and like. You know.
Yeah. He was on Lovers and Friends.
Well, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. They like book him as if he's like this like washed up like.
Nah, he got the Vegas residency. You know.
Oh yeah, true.
Everybody put respect on Usher name. G, that Confessions, bro. That was my favorite album in high school, bro. I used to be playing Look, check it out. When we was 14, me 15, me Jermaine. Me, Composure Squad, all my niggas, we be playing every day. We come in and play Halo, put that Confessions in. Halo.
What a weird combination
Caught
for some
up.
kids.
Confessions in Halo is like,
Caught up. Red light.
No rap.
So fire. Nah,
No hardcore.
Jadakiss was on there.
Oh yeah,
Jadakiss
kids
was
on
on
there.
there. Luda was on there. Gee, that album is
they're
so
like, watch out, he's camping. Let it
that Confessions got to be top 20 of my favorite albums of all time. Bro. I've
Yeah,
listened to that
that's
for so
crazy.
many hours.
That
Still to
shit's
this
pretty
day,
good,
caught up
though.
and come on, and I'll be like, yes.
That is a banger. There's nothing but slaps.
Nothing
There's a lot
but
of slaps.
slaps on there. Remember Red Light, My Boo.
My boo goes crazy.
I mean, what's really crazy to think about is like how epic his like career was.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's like one of the godfathers of like that type of R&B to
Yeah.
me, which I love that whole fucking genre, like Neo and fucking Omarion and all that.
the
shit
Dream.
What do we
came
call it?
Out of that shit. You call it body oil shit.
No, I don't put Usher in body oil, nigga.
Yeah, he's a body oil nigga.
He-
It's a
He's
subgenre.
borderline.
I feel like it's a subgenre of what he created.
But what's crazy is though is like
Yeah, true. He might be the Grandmaster Flash of body oil niggas.
After Usher's career, then he just like gives us the layup and delivers Justin Bieber.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You niggas forget that Usher delivered Justin Bieber.
That's crazy.
I delivered.
He did. He found him on YouTube.
He did.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, yo, it's so many Usher songs. Like even like post Confessions, he had songs Moving Mountains. Climax is so good,
Yeah.
bro. Not good. Climax is who made that beat? Diplo made that
Oh
beat,
yeah.
I think.
Diplo did make that beat.
Fire.
That's crazy.
Uh,
You know my least favorite Usher song?
what? Which one?
Good Kisser.
I don't even know that shit.
That sounds crazy.
It was
That's
nah, it's not new. It's
don't
like
remember
10
that
years
shit.
old. It's,
Spit that shit.
Nah, I'm good actually.
Come on, bro.
Nah, I'm smooth. We can be the outro song.
Give us like 4 bars.
Oh,
bro.
she's such a good kiss.
Yeah.
It's bad.
You know what's one of my Usher
We got
newer Usher song that I like a lot.
Which
that
one?
No Limit with Young Thug.
Oh yeah. That's
Give you
so
that
cool.
black card. No limit.
You said he's about to drop a single before this. I know. I am not checking for that.
He dropped a single today, and he dropping an album on the Super Bowl for real.
I don't know if I'm checking for that.
I'm checking for it. I'm checking for it.
I don't believe you.
That's tough.
I think you're just saying that.
No, I swear to God.
You're not going to listen to the album front to back, Perry.
I am for to listen to the
No, you're
album.
not.
I 100% will.
I might.
I told you Confessions was one of my favorite albums of all time.
That was
and then
a long time ago. You were not going to listen to this
When we did the other
album front to back.
podcast, I didn't even put on Confessions. I put on a post Confessions.
You did Here I Stand.
Yeah, we're right after that.
Yeah, that was all right.
Love in this club. Remember that beat?
Yeah.
That shit
It's hard.
I kind of hated that.
I'm still not
Damn,
checking.
you gotta play Love in this club. That's gonna go crazy. Super Bowl, look. What if he bring Jeezy out?
That'd be sick.
Oh my God!
I'm not trying to discredit
remix.
And
Usher got
don't get me
hits.
wrong. I'm not trying to discredit Usher
Damn, what's
at
the
all.
other one?
But I'm not checking for.
I'm checking for it.
You're not listening to the whole album front to back. You're lying.
What?
You're not going to.
I will.
Prove it.
Damn, hold on.
I'm staying at your crib for a week to see when it happens.
This shit was hard. Yeah, this the one with No Limit on there. No, Looking for Myself. This was hard. This one had Climax.
What is that album title?
Damn, what the other joint that was on this one that was hard? It was another one that was on this one that was hard.
You don't remember it. That's how I know you're not checking for it.
Nah, hold on. I'm looking for a specific song. I'm looking for a specific. There goes my baby.
Oh yeah, he has tracks. He has tracks.
That was a heater for real.
Yeah.
But I'm not checking for it right
I'm
now.
checking for it right today. If it came out today, I'm listening to it. He one of mine just like Slipknot nigga, like I said.
Oh yeah, Slipknot nigga. Slipknot nigga.
Shit, anything else we got to get into at the sports minute before we let that go? Draymond recorded the fastest foul. He fouled the nigga, fouled it. They let the nigga back in the league. He fouled the nigga on the tip off, tipping the ball off. He got a foul before the game started. That's crazy.
Wow. A flagrant ass foul too. Yeah. Why?
Shit, anything else? What else we got?
Shit, man, nothing, man.
All
We
right,
can cover
man.
everything.
All right,
Yo,
man.
Jimmy, thanks for sitting down with us.
I know.
You always do, but
You know, just hidden.
yeah.